Hi everyone, this is Melissa, Imagine Artist in Residence, and today I'm going to be sharing a very simple, quick tutorial with you using some of the products that you see here, but specifically Creative Medium in a shimmer. And this is a paste that you can use that's amazing. And I'm also going to be using VersaMagic Mango Madness ink, a sponge dauber, and a palette knife. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a really thick piece of cardstock, doesn't matter what kind it is, but I'm going to cut out my sentiment. This is a SugarPea design sentiment called You, and I'm just going to cut that out so that I have this little almost stencil of the word You, and I'm going to set that aside and then cut out the same sentiment in a piece of white cardstock. Doesn't matter what kind of cardstock you use. I believe that here I'm using some Bristol Smooth cardstock. And I'm simply going to take that You sentiment and put it down on my craft mat and sponge it with the Mango Madness VersaMagic ink. And I like to use VersaMagic for a number of reasons, but mostly for this I'm using it because it gives you this really bright, bold color and it covers your sentiment evenly. So I really like that. I'm going to clean off my craft mat and then I'm going to go ahead and dry that VersaMagic onto that Bristol Smooth cardstock so that it is completely dry. And if you do this technique, you'll want to make sure you do that. I add a little bit of adhesive to my craft mat, tack down that You sentiment, and then put the die cut paper over top. And now I'm going to be taking some of that Shimmer Creative Medium and simply rubbing it over the You sentiment. Now, a few things to know about creative medium. When it dries, it's a little bit almost like plasticky. So I like to make sure that I have the little circles of my sentiment filled in, and now you'll see me removing those. But the reason I do that is so that I can get a really nice, even um, kind of pass of that creative medium so that it's on there evenly, but it doesn't have, the circles filled with creative medium. So I set that to the side and I go ahead and take a piece of paper from SugarPea Designs, whatever the weather cardstock, and I'm cutting that down to fit on an A2 size card, and then simply adding some adhesive to the back of that cardstock and adhering it to the A2 base of my card. I really like turquoise and orange together, like this Mango Madness. It's a very nice complementary color. And now I'm going to heat up that creative medium, but I'm going to warn you, if you heat up creative medium too hot, you'll get cracking and bubbling. You can actually hear it happen. It's actually a really nice technique and it kind of looks cool for some mixed media work. But for this, I didn't want that to happen. So you'll see me pull the heat away, put it back on, pull the heat away, put it back on until it's mostly dry. I got a little bit of extra creative medium on the You part of this sentiment, and you can kind of see it looks a little cloudy, but it does dry clear and shimmery, and it adds a really cool kind of texture and color to this sentiment, and that's why I wanted to do that. Now to finish off the card, I'm going to take a sentiment uh, from another SugarPea Designs stamp set called You, and ink it up with my favorite Versa Fine Clair Nocturne ink, stamp it, and then go ahead and add that You sentiment with on point glue. This is a very simple card, very simple technique, gives you a beautiful sentiment with some nice added texture and shimmer. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and will join us again on the Imagine channel for more great tutorials and fun. Have a great day.